for our families, friends, faculty, and staff, and all of those who supported us as we walked down the path that led us here today. We thank you for your presence here today, the friends and memories we have made, and most of all, the lessons we have learned. As we fulfill this chapter in our lives, guide us in our new journey. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning. My name is Libby Madry, and I am chairperson of the college's Board of Trustees. I would like to welcome all of you to our 2019 spring commencement. This is a special day as we recognize the achievement of our graduates. Graduates, congratulations on a job well done. It has been a privilege to have you here as an RCC student. Our faculty and staff have worked hard to prepare you for transfer to a four-year university or to enter the workforce with a technical or vocational degree. I challenge each of you to build on what this college has provided you, and you will be ready for the challenges that will be presented to you. Today, I also want to thank our dedicated faculty and staff for your constant support of this college. And I want to thank my fellow trustees for your unselfish devotion to this college. It has been a pleasure to serve with you. To the families that are here today, thank you for supporting these graduates. Without your support, many of them would not be in this position of honor today. Graduates, we are proud of all of you.
Good morning. My name is Mark Kenlaw, and I am the president here at Rockingham Community College. I, too, would like to add my personal greetings to the audience and the graduates and welcome everyone to our 2019 commencement ceremony. This morning, we are gathered to honor the graduates of the graduating class of 2019. This is their day. Graduates, I extend to you my congratulations, and I want to thank you for selecting Rockingham Community College to further your education. I believe I can speak for all of our faculty, staff, and Board of Trustees in saying that it has been a privilege to be a part of your life. You have done well, and you have accomplished a lot. Today is a significant point in your life as you have reached an important milestone. To get to this point, you have had to study hard. You have had to make sacrifices. Your family has had to make sacrifices for you. You have made it, but please understand, learning is a lifelong process. Never, ever stop learning. Always have the will to learn. Take what you have learned and go make a difference in the world. I wish you well in all that you do. Before we proceed with the ceremony, I want to recognize several groups that support and/or are a significant part of our college. First, I would like to recognize our Board of Trustees who are seated on the platform behind me. Our board is a dedicated group of people who set the direction for our college. They give their time and talent to this college, and I can tell you that they make decisions based on what is best for our college and particularly for our students. I am very appreciative of what they do for our college and our community. I would like to recognize all of our faculty and staff that have played a major role in the success of our graduates. Thank you for what you do for this college. I want our audience to understand that our faculty and staff are excellent at what they do, and they get up every day to come and work with our students. It's a great privilege for me to work with them. Finally, I want to recognize special guests that are here with us today, including any elected officials, our legislative delegation, county commissioners or others, members of our county school board, administrative staff from our county school system, and our early college administration. It is good to have you here with us today, and we greatly appreciate the support that you give to this college. The support you give helps to make a difference in the lives of students. To the families that are here today to support our graduates, thank you so much for your support of them and for being here today. Now I invite Ms. Sheila Regan, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the lectern for the presentation of the Outstanding Student Award. Ms. Regan.
Thank you, Dr. Kinlaw. The Outstanding Student Award is presented annually as the college's highest recognition of a student based upon excellence in academic achievement, contribution to the college community, and the potential for success in continued study or occupational advancement. The selection is made by the faculty. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Student Award is LaShonda Spain Dalton, and I invite her to come forward and join President Kinlaw on stage as I share some insights about her. LaShonda is the daughter of Emma and the late Roosevelt Spain. She is a single parent of Michaela Spain, a freshman at Western Carolina University. She has one brother, Michael. She shares a home with her mother and daughter, her two biggest supporters. A kindergarten teacher's assistant at Stoneville Elementary School for 6 years, LaShonda was named Classified Staff of the Year in 2016. She also drives a bus every afternoon and works at Chris Elby's Steakhouse and Grill as a manager in the evenings. She's also active in volunteer activities, including the Culinary Committee at Sharon Missionary Baptist Church and a bus driver for the Michael cheerleaders during football season. LaShonda is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the Early Childhood Education Club, and she was named Outstanding Graduate Student of the Early Childhood Education Program this academic year. She loves working with children, watching them grow and learn, and plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Greensboro in the fall to pursue her teaching degree. LaShonda has been a strong role model and mentor for other early childhood education students, who often turn to her for guidance. Her class performance was exemplary, as she always performed beyond what was expected, demonstrating a strong independence and conscientiousness. She was very resourceful in class, was often willing to assist her peers, and she has been known to befriend struggling students. LaShonda also advocated for other students during her time at RCC by serving on the Early Childhood Education Program Advisory Committee. Her dedication to her students and peers is shown every time she is given the opportunity to volunteer, and she desires to continue to be involved with RCC after graduation by working with the Early Childhood Education Club. LaShonda exudes pure joy and passion when she speaks of her students and the many different activities she uses to encourage interaction and their learning. President Kinlaw, it is my honor to present LaShonda Spain Dalton for the receipt of the 2019 Rockingham Community College Outstanding Student Award, and with it, our congratulations and best wishes for her future endeavors. Good job, LaShonda.
Congratulations, LaShonda. We're very fortunate at this college to have some excellent students. Now it's my privilege to introduce our speaker for our commencement this morning. Ms. Lee Cockram serves as Director of Economic Development and Tourism for Rockingham County in North Carolina. She earned a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Virginia and earned an Economic Development Certificate from the University of Oklahoma. Ms. Cockram founded and serves as Chief Executive Officer of Riseware, LLC, where she invented and patented the 360-degree waistband for leggings and other athleisure wear clothing. She led the company to win the Under Armour Future Show Innovation Challenge in 2015 and implemented a strong independent workforce of women across the country. Ms. Cockram also founded and served as Executive Director of the Southern Virginia Regional Alliance, where she identified new prospects for the region and led the marketing efforts of the four-county, two-city organization. She currently serves as chair of the Henry Martinsville Department of Social Services, is a member of Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce, and is an adjunct faculty member at Patrick Henry Community College. Rockingham Community College welcomes Mrs. Lee Cockram as today's commencement speaker.
Well, thank you for that introduction, and congratulations to all of the graduates today. I personally understand how hard it can be to get through to this point, to not just throw in the towel when the going gets tough and to quit, and you're second-guessing yourself, wondering why you're taking all of these courses that are taking hours away from your family and friends. But luckily for you, for our corporate partners in Rockingham County, and for our entire community, you persevered and you stayed focused, and you received or are about to receive your certificate or degree today. So we can't thank you enough for setting yourself up for a great future in Rockingham County or wherever you may land. So congratulations. In the near future, I do suspect that some of you will be entering the workforce for the first time, while some of you will be changing careers based on your newly acquired skills, and yet for others, you will be continuing your education either here or at another institution. No matter your path forward after this ceremony, you will all be on a new journey that will continue to shape who you are, the life you live, and how you contribute to the betterment of others. This graduation marks one of those few milestones or transition moments in life that I think were created to give us an opportunity to brand or rebrand ourselves into the person we want to be and know that we can be. So now, while you're on this newfound journey, let me offer you a few pieces of advice. It will only take an hour. I'm just kidding. I promise you, these won't be the same pieces of advice that you have heard a million times and that I know you are prepared for, such as make sure you show up at work on time, approach your tasks with energy and enthusiasm, stay responsive and dedicated, and pass your drug test. Rather, these are going to be nuggets of advice that I have found to be invaluable in my personal journey. Don't burn bridges. There will be times that you have a job that you loathe and management that you cannot stand. But do not, and I know you're going to be dreaming of the day that you can tell them how you think, tell them what you think, or you're going to write it on Facebook, let the community know how bad it is. But I promise you, that is a bad idea. Burning bridges is never good. For companies do talk, executives talk to each other, and you never know when you may need them for a reference or for a job when you realize that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Or, as just recently happened with my husband, when a company calls you back because they realize they really do need you. So don't burn bridges. Network and build relationships. The phrase, "it isn't what you know, but who you know," does hold some truth. For being able to lean on someone for a reference or an introduction to a company, a client, or a prospect will immediately lend credibility to you, and it will help you to develop the partnerships that you need to be successful long term. And never stop learning. Dr. Kinlaw and I did not coordinate that, but never stop learning. Take advantage of every opportunity you can to learn from someone else. Be humble enough to recognize that you do not know everything and ask questions. I recently heard a quote that says, "A measure of one's intelligence isn't in what they know, but the questions they ask." So surround yourself with people smarter than you. Read from authors who are experts in the subjects in which they write, and watch educational YouTube videos until your eyes cross if that is what it takes for you to get the answer to the questions that you're seeking. And not to mention, being inquisitive does show initiative, and your bosses will take note. Continue to set goals and dream big. For without goals and dreams, you have nothing to strive for and nothing to entice you to continue your lifelong journey of learning and personal growth. Don't let the ways of the world or your comfort zone prohibit you from utilizing the skills you have earned to go after your dreams. For as Albert Einstein said, the person with big dreams is more powerful than the person with all the facts. And don't be afraid to take risks that other people think are crazy. I did this when I quit my job to focus on the clothing business that I started, on which I have zero experience. I can't sew, not even a button. My husband does that. I am not very fashionable. This is the best thing I've worn probably in weeks. And I loathe self-promoting myself, But I knew if I didn't try to make a go of my business, I would regret it years later. So if you have an idea or you are passionate about something that you want to pursue, go for it. Because if I can do it, you can too. And be kind to yourself. We are all imperfect, and we will and do make mistakes. But use these mistakes as tools to make better choices the next time. Do not let the mistakes you make ruin your momentum on your path of reaching your goals or take away from your inner feeling of self-worth. I listened to a TED Talk over the Easter weekend, and it mentioned that a common trait successful people had was that they felt a sense of worthiness. Worthy of being loved, worthy of being listened to, worthy of being important, and worthy of being successful. They didn't allow their past or their mistakes to get in the way of their inner feeling of self-worth, and nor should you. Be vulnerable to your feelings. I personally also know that this is not always easy to do, for this is that type of vulnerability that allows you to say you love someone first, to say you're sorry first, to admit that you are wrong, or to ask for help. Often these are hard to do because we see them as signs of being weak. But if you can practice trusting your feelings and being vulnerable to them, you will have a mental stability and calm within that only you can bring. And remember that every day offers you an opportunity to impact the life of someone else. You don't have to be a millionaire, saint, prophet, or philanthropist to make a lasting impact on the lives of others. Often it is the subtle, small acts of kindness and generosity that people remember the most. Yes, Bill Gates gives millions to support social, health, and educational programs throughout the world, and this is amazing. But just as amazing and impactful are the elementary students who learned sign language to sing happy birthday to their deaf custodian, and the stranger who stopped to help an elderly man walk home. And sometimes in your life, it will be the friendly hello or random smile from a stranger that lifts your spirits and changes the direction of your mood. So I've rambled on and got emotional to say this. Keep your bridges intact, make more friends than you ever dreamed of, never stop learning, dreaming, taking risks, or loving yourself, trusting your feelings, or being kind to others. So go celebrate your accomplishments and remember to change the world through smiles, genuine words of encouragement, and random hellos. Congratulations, and thank you for making my job recruiting new companies to the area a bit easier. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cochran, for being our commencement speaker today. Now I invite Dr. Bob Loudermilk and Ms. Sheila Regan to join me to assist with the conferral of the degrees and presentation of diplomas.
I now ask the candidates for graduation to please stand. President Kinlaw, on behalf of the faculty, I present to you these candidates for graduation. I certify that these persons have fulfilled the graduation requirements for their respective programs of study as prescribed by the college and the North Carolina Community College system, and recommend that you confer upon them the certificates, diplomas, and degrees for which they have qualified.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rockingham Community College and under the statutes governing community colleges in the state of North Carolina, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate certificate, diploma, or associate degree with all of the rights, honors, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining thereto as graduates of Rockingham Community College.
With the exception of the first row to my left, the graduates may be seated. The graduates will come forward as they are directed and names are called. The chair of our Board of Trustees will greet each graduate. Each graduate will also receive an RCC pen from the Rockingham Community College Foundation. Please note that some graduates are receiving certificates and diplomas or diplomas and degrees. Individual names are called at the time the graduate receives the higher of the credentials. I ask that the audience to respect the solemnity of this ceremony and treat all graduates with dignity and respect during this aspect of the ceremony. Please refrain from outward expressions that may cause the next graduate's name not to be heard. Because space is limited and in order not to impede the movement of graduates, we ask family and friends not to come to the front for photographs. Now, let the graduates come forward as directed. Air conditioning, heating, and refrigeration technology, Mark A. Butler. Cosmetology, Savannah Marie Alcorn. Victatia Tion Broadnax. Brooke Nicole Burgess. Tiffany Payne Kirkman. Alyssa Ellen Smith. Early childhood education, Wendy Gale Sanchez. Electrical systems, technology, industrial wiring, Franklin MacArthur Pleasant. Welding technology, Chastity Blair Bailey. Christopher Matthew Cipoletti. Madison Kyle Handy. Grayson Hensley. Devin Ray Little. Air conditioning, heating, and refrigeration technology, Anthony Anders, honors. Alan Bullens. William Heath, honors. Computer integrated machining, Joshua Wade. Medical office administration, Brittany Chapman, high honors, 4.0. The candidates for the associate and applied science degrees, accounting, Ethan James Durham, Dean's List. Hannah Barnes Lesueur, high honors. Accounting and finance, Luz Jasmine Rodriguez. Business administration, Jessica Cano Castillion. Jessica Freeman Kreider, honors. Ashley Gant. Tristan Dakota Hale. Anna Carlisle Tosto, high honors. Danae Tucker. Marissa Jade Wilson, honors. Computer integrated machining, Travis T-Ball Scales. Matthew Ryan Treadway. Cosmetology, Sarah Ivy Dudley, honors. Claire Jones, honors. Savannah Marie Parker, Dean's List. Jennifer Summers, high honors. Criminal Justice Technology, Brianna Michelle Dove. Brianna Michelle Dove, honors. Paul Dylan Fleeman, honors. Jonathan David McDonald, high honors. Cheyenne Taylor Noah. Matthew Petty, honors. Dustin Marvin Powell, high honors. Dylan James Walker. Early Childhood Education, Rhonda Foster Adams, Dean's List. Desiree Victoria Hairston, high honors. Danica Jamie Haskins. Elizabeth Gail Morris, high honors. Kelly Brooke Tilley. Electrical Systems Technology, Jarrett Barksdale, honors. General Occupational Technology, Timothy Blake Howerton, high honors. Information Technology, Charles Randall Martin, high honors. Allison Beth Penix, Dean's List. Medical Office Administration, Crosby Knight Butler. Medical Office Administration Coding, Teresa Ebeth Cruz, honors. JoBeth Jones, high honors. Tina Keels, Dean's List. Jessica Danielle Simpson, honors. Medical Office Administration, Medical Billing and Coding, Hannah Gabrielle Akeith, honors. Logan Page Ellington, Dean's List. Medical Office Administration, Patient Services Representative, Ariel Pendleton, high honors. Nursing, Jenna Brooke Bullens. Amy Nicole Cruz. Caitlin Elizabeth Ellis. Jennifer JoBeth Fuller, Dean's List. Alana Eve Goen. Avery Simone Hands. Linda Marie Gonzalez Long. Madison Paige Mintz. Kayla Miranda Motley. Jeree Fields Pegram, Dean's List. Tristan Perez. Brandy Rayshawn Picard. Heather Marie Penix. Megan Whitty Reeves. Jenny Orr Rue, honors. Crystal Ann Slate. Amy Frances Stanley, Dean's List. Sandy Petty Strader. Rachel Ivy Tate. Vanessa Lisbeth Valdenovas. Caitlin Watlington. Office Administration, Bridget Tamara Cook. Respiratory Therapy, Valerie Dawn Brame, high honors. Wendy Murphy Donovan, honors. Kayla Hacker, honors. Don Garland Hendricks, high honors. Lakima Marie Herb, honors. Kristen Diana Miller Wheeler, high honors, 4.0. Latoria Lavette Petty, honors. Shonda Pulliam, honors. Michelle Lee Simpson, honors. Kaylin Danae Thompson, Dean's List. Corey Huffines Westmoreland, high honors. Surgical Technology, Kyle Wayne Jenkins, honors.
These are the Associate in Arts recipients. Katiana Alti. Jonathan Marquet Barnett. Nathan Michael Bennett. Emily Brumagen, Dean's List. Sydney Taylor Burkett, high honors, 4.0. Dulce Victoria Calderon, high honors, 4.0. Erin Collins, high honors, 4.0. Jesse Royal Davis, Jr. Shelby L. DeGroat, high honors. Jada Denny. Amanda Nicole Dickerson. Mason Ekstrom. Autumn Frendock. Rodney Derek Gaffney. Mary Rebecca Hagwood. Tabitha Hall. Ashley Summer Hanks Jones. Grace Harper, high honors, 4.0. Brian Isaac Land, high honors. Kennedy Annabelle Martin, Dean's List. Graciela Rico Martinez. Jacob Martin Neal, Dean's List. Joy Patterson, high honors, 4.0. Brooklyn Preble. Caitlin O'Neill Rutherford. Elizabeth Dominique Stevens. Mackenzie Taylor Wilson. Madison Ray. For
For the Associate in Fine Arts degree, Erica Estella Locklear, honors. For the Associate in Fine Arts in Visual Arts degree, Joanna Guadalupe Nunez Alvarez, Dean's List. The Associate in Science degree recipients, Garrett Walker Bailey, Chase Christian Coggins, High Honors 4.0. Harley Atlanta Craig, Khadidra Lene Dalton, Corey Delahante, honors, graduating with honors. Kirsten Elizabeth Derry, High Honors 4.0. Lauren Taylor Irving, honors. Rachel Kendrick. Cameron Gray Lauby, honors. Haley Annette Little, high honors. Pedro Fernando Lopez Isidro. Eliza Miller, high honors 4.0. Julian Mounts. Philip Tyler Nelson, high honors. Zachary Orr, honors. Tasia S. Pass. Jacob Alexander Pierce, high honors. Joseph Pyers. Bailey Ridlin, high honors. Jorge Morales Sanchez, Dean's List. Hannah Renee Slaughter, honors. Rebecca Lynn Southard, high honors. Catherine Faith Swinson. Chase Christian Tedder, honors. Kayla Lee Thompson. Sarah Jo Weber, honors. Erica Wright, honors. Tori McKenzie Yates.
Would the 2019 RCC graduating class please stand? Graduates, the tassel on your mortarboard is currently on the right, which is the traditional location for students who have not completed their degree. Now that your degree has been conferred, you may now turn your tassel so that it is on the left side of your mortarboard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Rockingham Community College's class of 2019. Mrs. Kreider will now come and offer the benediction. Following the benediction, I ask that everyone remain standing at your places until the recessional has concluded. I also remind you that a reception and diploma pickup will be in the Advanced Technologies building following our commencement ceremony. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting our graduates. And graduates, congratulations. Job well done.
us pray. O God, we acknowledge how great you are and thank you for the gifts you have given to each of us. We ask you that you bless each of us with the ability to make a positive difference wherever we may be. Give those who are continuing their education the wisdom to gain all the knowledge provided to them. For those graduates entering the workforce, I help them use the skills and understanding gained here to pursue their dreams. Once again, we are thankful for all the support provided by family, friends, faculty, and staff. Thank you again for your presence this morning. Amen.